What's going on YouTube? It's your girl Tamika E coming in with a video on the whole Kevin Samuels versus Dr. Omar. Um, I wasn't gonna do the video because, you know, last time I had made a comment or voiced my opinion on Kevin Samuels, all his little minions, they started coming on my page and putting thumbs down on my videos and trolling my videos or whatever. But I decided to, go ahead and put the video out because it's trending right now. And I got a lot to say about Kevin Samuels and this whole Kevin Samuels and Dr. Omar. They going back and forth or whatever, you know, um, about the black culture or the black relationships or whatever. So I'm like, this is a good time to put out this video because I do have my own opinion on it. But I had got a camera and everything, but I haven't put everything together yet. So I'm still recording off my phone or whatever. So I'm still finna go ahead and put the video out. And regardless of if his trolls come on my page, putting thumbs down or making um, bad comments on my page, I'm still gonna, voice my opinion on it because that's what I want to do. So yeah, I don't really knock Kevin Samuels at all, really. I don't knock him for what he's doing, and I don't really knock him for the message that he's putting out because I used to listen to his older videos. And then I was like, this motherfucker a little crazy. He not making sense. So I just wanted to, yeah, voice my opinion on how I feel about the whole situation or whatever. Um, I really, I really don't know too much about Dr. Omar. I know he advocates for black people and the black culture and stuff like that. I do follow him on IG and stuff like that, but I really don't know too much about Dr. Omar other than he was saying that Kevin Samuels, he's basically bringing down the black community. He's bringing down black women. He's not, really telling the truth about everything he's saying. And I'm like, I agree with that, but I don't really think that they would actually do a verse, like a verses with each other, because black men really don't stand up to other black men like that. Like Kevin Samuels, he has his blew up on his YouTube. He has blew up because I feel like he advocate for the Dusties. He advocate for mediocre men, and yeah, I do see that. He has a lot of followers, and he blew up because of the Dusties. And we have a lot of Dusties in our culture and in the black community. We have a lot of Dusties. And a Dusty basically is a man that's mediocre, um, just a mediocre man, um, and a man that haven't reached his potential in life. So we call them Dusties you know, in these YouTube streets. We call them Dusties. So yeah, Kevin Samuel advocates for the Dusties. So that's why he blew up so big, because it's a lot of Dusties out here in our society. So yeah, the first thing I wanted to say about Kevin Samuels is, what had me looking at him sideways was when he when he rate himself a 9, and then when the women call in, he'll ask the women, "Well, what do you rate yourself?" And you can't, and he say you can't use a 7, you can't use an 8. You know that's Beyonce, and then he say, well, Beyonce, she's an 8, and Kelly is a 9. Now we all know that Kelly do not look better than Beyonce, and it's not a light skin thing or nothing like that. It's just that Kelly has always been in the shadows of Beyonce. Like Beyonce career has always been number one. So for him to say that Kelly is the 9 and Beyonce is the 8, I just like, oh, that's a manipulation ass shit. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to manipulate, and then for him to go on social media and say, "Oh well, I'm a 9." He rate himself a 9. So basically, he's saying that he's up there with Beyonce. So that was one thing. The first thing that had me looking at him sideways, like he will go off, y'all. He will go off if a woman even say she a 7. You better not say she a 7, or he gonna call her all type of B's and all type of it's just he is a character. And also, I believe he like 50 something years old. Kevin Samuels, he's like 50 something years old. And you guys, like, I'm just gonna be real with y'all. Like, when a man is 50 years old, that's the age when a man hit the wall. That's that age where if he's not where he want to be in life at the age of 50, he's going to be a very bitter man. He's going to be a very angry man because he's 50 years old. He's half 100, and he haven't reached his potential, and that make a lot of men lash out. That make a lot of men mad and bitter at women because they haven't reached their full potential in life at the age of 50. So they become very bitter men. So I believe he's 50 or 51, and um, he claimed to have 2 failed marriages. That's what he say. He said he got 2 failed marriages, and yeah, he basically lashes out at women, and some of his, foot soldiers, some of the Dusties, like, well, he's not lashing out at women. He's just telling the truth. He's just telling the truth about y'all, and He's really not telling the truth. He's really just advocating for the Dusty men because all of his business is on social media. Like all of his business as far as his divorce and the divorce decree and his college transcripts is all on social media. And I believe the reason why Kevin Samuels marriages didn't work is because when I saw the divorce decree on one of his divorce decrees on social media, another YouTuber had posted it. It showed that Kevin Samuels made like $900 a month. That's what he was bringing in, and his ex-wife, she was bringing in over $2,000 a month, and she was bringing in more money than him. So I'm putting two and two together. Like that's why he's so angry. Like ain't ain't no way that his marriage was gonna sustain, that dusty lifestyle, that dusty amount. Him bringing in 900, she bringing in way more than him. It ain't gonna work out, and that's why his marriages failed because the women was bringing in more money than him. And anytime you bring in more money anytime a woman brings in more money than her man, it ain't gonna work out. It's just not gonna work out because a man have an ego. You know, he has an ego, and his job is to provide. You know, and then I know he says a lot like on his YouTube channel. He says, "Well, man, we don't care. We don't care about y'all money. We don't care about y'all money." But marriages fail. Marriages fail when money is an issue. Marriages fail if the woman is a higher achiever than her husband because he's not going to be able to say he's the head of the household. He's not going to get a submissive woman because she brings in more money than him. So I already knew why his marriages failed because his wives brought in more money than him. And that's a major problem. You cannot make more money. I don't care if a man says, "Oh, I don't care about a woman's money." if she if she brings in more money than him, his ego is going to be bruised, and he's going to become bitter, and all that because she makes more money. How could he be the head of the household and she's leading in the finance area? That don't make sense. And then also he was saying stuff like about the whole um, baby mamas, in the black community, the baby mama culture and the kids, and y'all got kids, and since the beginning of time, women tend to have children. But I just feel like for every baby mama, there's a baby daddy. You see what I'm saying? For every baby mama, there's a baby daddy because women, we can't have children without men. So if he's saying, "Oh, we don't want that. We don't want women with kids," what about the baby daddies? It's a lot of men that have kids because who are these women mating with? They mating with men because again, women cannot have children without the men. So that's why I was looking at Kevin Samuel sideways, like, come on, for every baby mama, there's a baby daddy. But you trying to say men don't want women with children, and they the fathers of these children. So it goes both ways, y'all. It goes both ways. And like I said, I feel like Kevin Samuel represents for the Dusties. Um, that's why he blew up. Because in the black culture, mediocre men, like the black woman, she tends to make more money than the black man. So that's why, you know, his his ratings went up because he advocates for the dusty men. He advocates for them. And that's just like a big problem in our culture. Um, but it is what it is. So yeah, like I talked about, his divorce decree came out, and he was making less money than his wife. So that's why he failed at those marriages because he made less money, and then also his child support had came out on social media. He was exposed for paying owing back child support. And you guys, whenever you put a man on child support, I'm just gonna keep it 100 with you. Whenever you put a man on child support, that man is gonna become very, very bitter, very angry, um, and it's really not just in the black community, child support, because in other races, um, their man is on child support. But whenever you put a man on child support, ladies, that man is going to become very bitter. He's going to become very angry. And 9 times out of 10, the women, they ask the guys to, before they even put them on child support, they ask the guys, can you contribute? Um, Take care of the kids. But when a man is not with the woman anymore, he feel like, I'm not finna give you any money. I'm not giving you no. We're not together no more. You know what I'm saying? So anytime a woman put a man on child support, he's not gonna be cooperative. He's not gonna be her friend anymore. He's gonna lash out, and that's what I see going on with Kevin Samuel. He's lashing out because he owed back child support, and then men advocate, like, once they get on child support, they want other men to be on child support with them, so um, that's what I see that's about to happen. Like, he's about to be able to pay his child support off, and I believe that's why his ex-wife she really didn't expose him. She really didn't expose him that much, and I wouldn't either. You know what I'm saying? Shit, like, I'd be like, yeah, I want my baby daddy to get 1 million views, 1 million subscribers. I want him to become a millionaire because that means he's gonna be able to pay off his child support. You see what I'm saying? It all makes sense. So y'all, guys that's advocating for him, y'all better be careful because y'all gonna end up on child support when y'all talking about, oh, ain't no man gonna want you. You got all them kids and da 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 da. Y'all gonna end up on child support, right along with Kevin Samuels. So y'all gotta look out for that. And also, it came out on his previous videos, on Kevin Samuel's previous videos that he did before he got YouTube famous. He made a video where he stated he didn't like the work. He don't want to go to work. He don't like the work. So y'all, anytime y'all listening to these influencers, y'all gotta do y'all research. Stop listening to everything y'all hear. This man, he was a lower achiever. His wives made more money than him. He owed back child support, but yet he can say, I'm a high value man. Anybody can say they high value. But from what I saw, let the women call in and say, I'm a 7, or I got a lot going on for myself. He'll be quick to call her a bitch. He'll be quick to say, you don't look better than me. He'll be quick to shut her down. You know what I'm saying? And then also his, going back to what I said about his college transcripts, it's been proven that he didn't finish college. He didn't finish college, and I believe he was majoring in bio biomedicine or something like that. So what had me really looking at him crazy, like he was saying on his YouTube channel, like, yeah, men don't like nurses. Men don't like nurses. Nah, 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 nah. Men don't like nurses. And why is he saying it? Since when men don't like nurses? And then when I saw his transcripts, he didn't finish his biomedicine. So you basically didn't finish school yourself, and then you want to knock a nurse and say a man don't want her. Since when? Everybody want a nurse. So I was like, he just wasn't able to finish school, and he wasn't able to become that doctor that he wanted to be. So, all I have to go off of is with the nurses thing, that nurses work under doctors and surgeons. Those are the real high value men. Those are the real high value men. Kevin Samuel is not. He failed. He didn't finish school, and that's why he's so angry. That's why he's so angry. Also, he was saying about, like, the women when the women call in, he like, how much you weigh? And if the woman say, the wrong thing, or if she overweight, he's quick to, judge her and body shame her and say, you're too damn big. You're big and you're fat. But he's lying, because a lot of men, especially black men, they like thick women. Everybody don't like skinny women. Everybody don't like dark skinned women. Everybody don't like light skinned women. Everybody don't like uh, you know, white women. Everybody got their own preference. And to say because this woman is overweight, she probably got a big chest and a big butt or big thighs. You know what I'm saying? Just because she say she's 160 pounds, that don't mean she's overweight. So I'm like, this man full of shit. You know what I'm saying? He knows majority of black men, they like all that ass. They like that. And a lot of men like big women. They like thick women. So I'm like, whatever. And then he was saying about a woman's age. I feel like it got everything to do with where a man is at in his life. As far as the age thing. Now, I will say that depending on where that man at in his life, he may go for a younger woman. If he's older, he may go for a younger woman, not because the younger woman looks better than the older woman. It's because younger women are easily to manipulate. Younger women, they're more understanding. They don't ask for much. They're more, kind of like naive. They kind of like naive. They don't know what's going on, and you can really kind of mold them, into what you want them to be. And a younger woman can make a old Dusty feel good about himself, especially like guys that stand on corners and stuff like that. He can flash a little money and she'll think, oh, he got money. But the older woman will know, like, that ain't no money. He a Dusty. That ain't no money. He ain't got it. He don't own real estate. He don't own this. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like by him putting down older women, it all depends on where a man at in life. If he's 50 years old, he know a younger woman ain't finna go for that. Ain't being broken dusty and going 50-50, you know, and that whole 50-50 thing, y'all, like I said, that ain't gonna work either, because a man is a man before he's anything. A man has pride, a man has his ego, and going 50-50 is just a game Dusty's like to play. He's just gonna save his other 50 and impress a younger woman and make it look like he got money when he really don't, because he need the woman to pay her half of the rent and stuff. And then men also like to say, this my house, this I'm the man of the house, and you need to submit to me. But they know deep down inside that's not gonna work, because if the woman is going to work just like the guy, and she's probably making more money than him, it really ain't no 50-50, because they still gonna be expecting the woman to cook, clean up, wash clothes, tend to the kids, help the kids with the homework, look good, look a certain way, have sex with them. So it'll never be 50-50. It'll never be 50-50. And as soon as they get mad, he can't go against the fact that he can't provide the other half. He needs her to provide the other half. So that's going to be a struggle. That's going to be a struggle in anybody's relationship with the 50-50. So don't fall for that either. It's just a damn trap, you know. But a younger woman may fall for it, or a woman that, haven't had a father in her life. So, I'm kind of like different. I see through a lot of bullshit because I actually, my father, and my mother together raised me, but I always been a daddy's girl. And that's where I get my game from. So I can spot game from a mile away. That's why, when I watch Kevin Samuels videos, I'm like, he's full of damn shit. And he's really not doing anything for the black community because what is he doing for the black culture? I think that's what Dr. Omar was saying. What are you doing for the black culture besides tearing the black culture down? Because Kevin Samuels will say, well, when the women call in, he'll tell the women, I think you need to get back with your baby daddy. I think you need to get back with your ex. Do y'all really think he's going to get back with his exes? Do y'all really think he's going to get back with them women? That's just like you throwing up and then you eating the throw up. You threw up and you eating it. He's not gonna get back with his exes because they know too much about him. They know he's a dusty. They know, what he's saying is fabricated. They know he's not really about that life. He's an influencer. So he really can't tell nobody to get back with their exes because he ain't getting back with his. He not getting back with his exes. So, and he's part of the broken family that us our culture is going through. He part of the broken family. I know he got kids. I know he got a daughter. I don't know if he got more kids, but I know that Kevin Samuels come from a broken family himself. So how can he call himself high value? And also, look at his daughter. She comes from a broken family, you know. And yeah, y'all, that's just my take on it. And I just feel like the ladies that he have calling in, they don't feel highly of themselves. They don't feel highly of themselves. They calling in and they seeking validation from Kevin Samuels because he's hot right now. You know what I'm saying? He's blowing up on YouTube. So they calling in and they got daddy issues. And I just feel like never, don't do the 50-50 thing because that's just a scam. And never hold a man down. Like, the 50-50 thing, that's a scam. Don't hold a man down. Don't settle. I know he was saying just go back and try to work things out with your baby daddy or go try to work things out with your ex. It ain't gonna work, y'all. That's why he ain't got back with his exes yet. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna work. Never be the ride or die chick. Because all that's gonna lead to is being the ride or die chick and sticking with your man through his BS. It ain't gonna work out. Just look at the Derek Jackson, that situation. His wife, she was there when he ain't had nothing. And what did he do? He went out and embarrassed her and sleeping with all them women that wear the weaves and the makeup and the big butts. And then also look at the Keisha Coles. That whole situation with her and her baby daddy was she knew that boy. She knew he didn't have the status. We didn't know who Nico was until he got with Keisha Cole. But I guess Keisha Cole felt like, I'm gonna work with this man, or she was desperate. I don't know, for a man. I don't know what it was, but everybody, we knew he was not on her caliber. He was not up there. He was not up there with Keisha Cole. And she knew that. And then he went out after he got famous from being with Keisha Cole because she held him down and she gave him a chance. He went out and got him, the new girl, the new white girl, or whatever. But before he can get the white girl, he had to come up. You see what I'm saying? He got his name off Keisha Cole. Look at the Mary J. Blige's. That man, her last husband she married, he didn't have what Mary J. Blige had. Look at the Wendy Williams. He didn't have what Wendy Williams had. They trying to make a man, making the man their manager and stuff like that. It ain't gonna work out because again, a man in his ego, his pride, he's gonna be jealous of you. He's gonna be envious of you, ladies. Well, the ladies that's calling in, some of us we got game. Some of us, we know the game and the everything, but that's why they go out and get these other women and cheat on they breadwinner wives because they really envious. They want to be the breadwinners. That's why it don't pay to hold a man down, ladies. It don't pay to hold him down if he not on your level. And it's not like a black and white thing. I know a lot of people say, well, Nico look like he's more happier with Becky than Keisha Cole. He more happier now. We can learn something from everything. I think those ladies that's calling into the Kevin Samuel show, y'all need to be learning from Becky. Don't don't take bullshit from a man because you want to keep that man. Y'all need to be learning from Becky because, and I'm not talking about the trailer trash Becky from Wyoming that the white man don't want. I'm talking about like the white women that come from money. They know they know a black man can't even look their way. They not struggling with that man. They not finna struggle with him. He got already had a bag. So black women need to be taking notes from that. Don't try to build him up. If he a dusty, he's a dusty. Cause all he's gonna do is turn on you. He gonna turn on you, ladies. That dusty that you trying to give a chance to, and he's not on your level. It ain't gonna work out. Look at Kevin Samuel's situation. The shit ain't gonna work out. So y'all need to be learning from Becky. I'm talking about the high caliber, the one that come from money. Because Becky, the trailer trash Becky, she's baby mamas too. They become baby mamas just like the black girls. So dealing with the dusties or whatever. But the white Beckys that the men can't even look their way unless they got the money already. She not finna struggle with him. She not finna do the struggle love or the thug passion with no black man unless he already got that money. And that's what, black women need to learn from. Look at the Jeezy and Jenny Ma. Okay. Jenny Ma had already been exposed. She was on a reel. And she already said that she prefers white men. She prefers white men over black men. But when her marriage didn't work out and Jeezy had a little money, now she's married to the same black man that she said she prefers white men. It's just crazy. That's probably why she didn't invite her co-workers on the real to her wedding because they shamed her and they were saying how she a racist and stuff like that because she made that comment how she prefers the white meat over the black meat. So, she couldn't invite them to her wedding anymore because they was sticking up for the culture. When I'm pretty sure Jeezy heard it too. He don't give a damn, whatever. So like I said, y'all, it's no such thing as the 50-50 thing. Don't do it because a man will turn on you. He will turn on a woman that's going 50-50 with him because he cannot be the provider and he can't hold this in financially. And those type of men, they will want to bring that woman down, just like um, Wendy Williams and Mary J. Blige's. They dusties. They gonna bring you down. So don't even do it. Don't even fall for the trap. And then you know, the whole when Kevin Samuels came out and said he's a Pisces. That right there is feminine energy. A Pisces man, that's a feminine man. Sorry to say it, y'all. That's a feminine man. That's why he's posing on the internet like this. Wait, let me get it right. That's why he posing like that because he's feminine. That's why his marriages don't last because he's feminine. He was a cheerleader in school. Like, he wasn't on no football team or no basketball. He was on the cheerleading team. Come on now. And the Dusties, they don't want to hear it. They don't care. They don't care if he was a cheerleader. They don't care if he's walking around with purses and doing this. Let me blow in your eye. They don't care because majority of black men are Dusties. Like, our black men are Dusties. Like, majority, that 1% he's talking about a man, he's not that man. He's not that because he's been exposed that he ain't that. He don't have any businesses or whatever. He just represents for the Dusties, and that's why he's getting 1,000,000 views, 1,000,000 subscribers, because he represents for the majority of our dusty men, ladies. And yeah, so the whole marriage thing, a marriage is nothing but a legal contract, y'all. And the shit ain't gonna work out if that man is not who he say he is. If he's not a provider, it ain't gonna work out. As we see with Kevin Samuels, he made lesser than his wives. That's why his shit didn't work out. Anytime a man make less, it ain't gonna work out. And I think that Kevin Samuels really just got big major when Michaela Pink, I guess she was an influencer too, when she got exposed for, they put her business all on social media, that she went to jail for stealing money and money laundering. And these people ain't who they say they is. Look at Derek Jackson. He's advocating. He's the influencer advocating for women and married, and he's been exposed for cheating on his wife. Look at the John Grays. He's a pastor. He's been exposed. He's been canceled for cheating on his wife. People is not who they say they actually is. So when it comes to Kevin Samuels, he's been exposed. But the reason why they don't want to hear it, they don't want to accept that, is because majority of the black men are Dusties. And I know I'm going to get a lot of, men saying, I ain't no Dusty. Yes, y'all is. Yes, y'all is. That's why y'all can't cancel him, because y'all don't want to cancel him. But like I said, he's going to continue to blow up, and he's going to pay off that child support. So he going to do what he got to do to make it. But yeah. And ladies, like, y'all got to recognize game when y'all hear it. Y'all know black men like meat. They want to talk about the wigs and the makeup. White women wear makeup. White women wear extensions. They get those lip fillers. They want bigger lips. Now they getting the like the Kim Kardashians. They getting the ass. And black women are very desirable. So I don't even know why y'all calling on that show listening to that bullshit because black women been desirable since slavery, you know. And if we wasn't desirable, then the slave owners wouldn't have been sleeping with us and making babies with us, black women. And then also y'all look at the royal family. That man, what's his name, Harry? He went against his whole white family and his royal blood for that black girl. Yeah, he did. He, we are desirable. We always been desirable from the beginning of time. But y'all can't be out here being no damn fool. Don't be no fool, you know, for the dusties. And like I said, I really don't think that Kevin Samuels and Dr. Omar, I don't think they're gonna do a podcast or a video together because Kevin Samuels, he would rather do a video with Tasha K than go up against a man that's calling him out on his feminine shit, that's calling him out on his brokenness. You know, he probably bitter at his mom because he come from a broken home and he had a stepdad and you know he come from brokenness, so he cannot help anybody in their brokenness. But I do admire him uh, getting to close to uh, 1 million views, and you know I do admire that about him because it's so many. Like I said, it's so many women that fathers haven't taught them the game of life. And then it's so many men that come from brokenness, just like Kevin Samuels. You know, there's a lot of men on child support and they mad, so they, you know, like I said, when men get on child support, they all stick together. So, and they want other men to get on child support so they can be in the same boat as them. So, yeah, that's why he's gonna keep blowing up. But I don't think he's gonna do a video with Dr. Omar because men don't stand up to other men. They stand up to women and yeah. But I just found it so funny when he said he rate himself a 9. But the women that call in, y'all better not rate y'allself a 9. And you better not out talk me, bitch. He's so I said this motherfucker crazy. But yeah, that's my take on it, y'all. I'm gonna be doing more videos. I'm gonna get my I bought a camera or whatever, so I did a new intro and I'm getting all my stuff together. I just wanted to come in and chime in on this hot topic, and that's my take on it. It's your girl Tamika E, and I'm out.